Welcome back to Oshkosh Today. Thanks again for joining us. Our next guest is here to tell us all about a very anticipated concert series every year here in Oshkosh known as Waterfest. So I'd like to introduce Chuck Hurdle here today. Thank you so much for coming in today, Chuck.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us.
Definitely. Now, we're always so excited to hear about Waterfest, and this is one of a few interviews that we'll be doing with you guys, kind of to get a little bit of a preview. The actual season has not started yet, but it's just about to. Give us a little bit of an idea of what the lineup will be like this year.
Well, this year we're very proud of our lineup. We've increased our budget for entertainment by 50%, and we've not previously entered into or gotten a band in that we call a stadium band. This year we have the Fray. We're kind of entering into top 40 with Andy Grammer and American authors. Everybody's excited about that, and we've got some acts throughout the year that we really think are going to be well received.
Yes, you named those two big names, the Fray and Andy Grammer. I know people are just nuts about those ones. Also, you're going to kind of do another 90s type of night again this year.
Yeah, Smash Mouth is going out on tour with a montage of bands, and this year they're bringing with them Tonic and Toad the Wet Sprocket. And the interesting thing about that show is we don't know what order they're going to play in. So come out early for that, because you may see the band you want to see right at the beginning of the night. Last year, Uncle Cracker was on at 6 o'clock, and it was one of the best of the four shows that Smash Mouth had last year. So
yes,
just be out early for that show.
And they're all so good too that even someone that you're not too familiar with, that you are part of another show, it's just great. I mean, to have all of those different packages in one big thing.
Yeah,
so
they showcase their best stuff, and that's what people seem to really appreciate.
Yes, and I know the 90s music has always been a hit, and Smash Mouth in particular is just perfect for that. Any additional big names for the headliners that we can know about?
Well, Lake Street Drive. They're a relatively new band. You may not have heard about them, but last year they were named by Rolling Stone as the top new band in the country.
Wow.
So they're headlining. It's quality music. We don't have any filler. When we bring somebody out, we're very proud to put them on the stage. They're not just a name with one old washed-up guy in the band. It's solid entertainment, solid music.
Wonderful. Well, we're so much looking forward to these big headliners. But it's not just them. A lot of times there's some little nuggets that we can look forward to as far as opening bands and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, we generally start with a regional act. Somebody's trying to emerge from our area. That they go on usually at 6, although we have some shows that start at 5:30 this year so we can get everybody on. But we've got the opening act and then a second act, which is always a very proven performer or band. And for instance, Corey Chisel's bringing his band in this year. Lucas Nelson, Willie Nelson's son, is just
really?
fresh off of the Neil Young tour. He's the second act. The Traveling Suitcases from Oshkosh, we're proud to have them. Jacoby is from Australia, and they're making a world tour. Come out and see him. Our friend Paul Sanchez from New Orleans, he's bringing an all-female band. He's been here many times, but not with this particular band. So those
Very
are all
cool.
kind of second acts in the lineup.
Hearing you list off all these bands, it's amazing to me that, how lucky we are here in Oshkosh to have a series like this. It's right in your own town. You don't have to travel. It's really kind of laid back. If you want, you can come early, bring a lawn chair, kick back, and just listen to the music all night. There are some kind of special nights that we can look forward to. I know we wanted to talk about the community nights.
We have 3 community nights. The first one is June 18, followed by the following week, Thursday. Community nights are, if you get there and pay by 6, it's $6. It's a good opportunity to bring your whole family. If you bring your kids and they're under 12, they're free anyway, but those are reduced nights. The other one is on August 20.
Excellent. And vets get in free every night, you had said.
Right. Veterans, just show your ID, you're in free. The first night, June 18, teachers get in free if they can bring their school ID.
Very good. So it's great that the community, we're kind of giving back to the community, especially the veterans in that case too. Any other details on the people who might be hungry and thirsty? I know I'm always hungry and thirsty.
We've got a complete, the food and beverage is very good, and it's easily accessible, and it's relatively cheap. So, yeah, come on out and enjoy. It's all served up by volunteers. We have 7,500 hours of volunteer time. We figure that the volunteers reduce the ticket by $10 to $20 depending upon the show. So it is subsidized by the volunteers that help out.
Wow. Well, that's great to know. So we are very thankful for those volunteers then.
Thank a volunteer when you see them.
Maybe we can talk a little bit about, let's see, what do we got? Oh, the Facebook page. It's continuing to grow, and there's always new updates and things going on the Facebook page.
Become a Waterfest warrior and keep in touch. And we, Mike Dempsey in particular is letting out information as it comes in and keeping. And let us know what you want. I mean, we read that stuff when we try to implement it to the extent we can. If not this year, next year. So keep in touch.
So very much connected to the community members and what we're looking for. Anything else that we want to know about Waterfest? Maybe some sponsors?
Well, I mean, we are heavily sponsored. In addition to the volunteers, we have sponsors that really account for or permit us to bring on this type of event. We could not do it for anywhere near the prices we're charging if not for the sponsors, and they're listed in our programs. They're listed throughout the site, and if I identified one, I'd be omitting like 50 others. So probably shouldn't do that.
Yes. Well, yes, like you said, you can see all the sponsors and the whole lineup, ticket information, all on the website. So where is that? Can we go?
www.waterfest.org, and do it this year in particular because showtimes start at different each night. Pricing's a little bit different based upon the entertainer. And just keep in touch that way.
Wonderful. And also the Facebook page, like you said.
Yes.
So, well, I think that just about covers it. We're looking forward to actually getting out to Waterfest and hopefully doing an interview out there if we can later on this season to check up on you guys and see how it's going.
We look forward to it, and it'll be fun.
Yes. Well, thanks so much, Chuck, again for coming in this afternoon and telling us all about it.